sponsored by Map-Free Insurance. Please note the sponsors and hosts who have made this event possible on the big screen. Just as with the rest of this convention, we have a lot to pack in to the time we have allotted, so I'm going to get this going. Earlier during the convention, several awards were bestowed on very deserving individuals. While there are also they too have been scrolling on the screen, I'd like to mention these award winners who were nominated by PIA members and directors for their impact on our industry, our association, and our business. Legislator of the Year, Senator Gail Schlossberg. Company Person of the Year, Allison Zito, CIC, Senior Business Development Manager, AIG Private Client Group. Committee Chair of the Year, Business Issues Committee Chair Nate Chippy of Connecticut Healthcare Insurance Services. Professional Agent of the Year, PIA Connecticut Past President Peter Prascarelli, CPIA Peter M. Baker Agency. Congratulations to all of them. It's now my pleasure to introduce the 2017-18 Connecticut Young Insurance Professionals President, Nick Camargi, Jr.
Thanks, Loretta. It's been a great experience working with PIA. We worked really closely this year, and we're looking forward to doing the same next year. This is my second year as PIA president, and I'm honored to have a great slate of directors and officers this year. Before we get into that, though, I want to mention our award winners this year. We awarded Anthony DeSalvo with Georgetown Financial Group with the Young Insurance Professionals Director of the Year Award. And we also awarded Katie Bailey of the Russell Agency with the Young Insurance Professional of the Year Award. I'd like to congratulate them both. And now it's my honor to announce the new 2017-2018 officers of the Young Insurance Professionals. Please join me in congratulating past President Nick Ruckel, Secretary Frank Pingleski of Torah Ferris Group in Wilton. Treasurer, I'll go through the rest of them. Treasurer Crystal Cathcart of Market Stance in New Haven. Vice President Anthony DeSalva of Georgetown Financial Group. And President-elect Katie Bailey of the Russell Agency in Southport. I also want to thank our directors for their time and commitment. This year was actually one of the first years in memorable history, maybe 5 or 6, 7 years, that we actually had a surplus. It was a really good year for us. We had some great events that happened. The gala really took off this year, as did the golf. We also have a full board of 17 directors. So if you're here, I'd like to say thank you to them, thank you to the officers, and thank you to PIA.
Earlier today, 7 directors were re-elected to continue their work on the PIA Connecticut Board for a 3-year term. As I call your names, please stand to be recognized and remain standing until all the names have been called. Ken Distel of the Distel Group, Nicholas Finelli of Newbury Insurance Group, Michael Kraus of Anderson Kraus, Robert Oman of the Stone Agency, Gerard Krast of Excess Brokers Insurance Agency, Herb Paulson of the John Glover Agency, and Kimberly Tompkins of the Housing Authority Services. And our newly elected directors, Cindy Donaldson of Renbar Consulting, Robert Reed of William Ravis Insurance, and Nick Bronkholt of the Russell Agency. Thank you to each of you and the board of directors for your continued service to our association. And now your new PIA of Connecticut officers, each of whom have been elected today. Please stand as I call your name. Secretary Shannon Rabbit of Rabbit Insurance Agency. Treasurer Gerard Krast of Excess Brokers Insurance Agency. County Bank Insurance Services, Vice President Nathan Shippey of Connecticut Healthcare Insurance Services, and President-elect Michael Krause of Anderson Krause, Inc. And finally, I am honored to present your new President of Professional Insurance Agents of Connecticut, Ken Distill.
Thank you, everybody. Loretta, thank you. Great job. Very excited to be here. And I just wanted to start off by saying the Russians had nothing to do with my election. And we're gonna make PIA great again. I want to thank everybody for being here tonight. I'd like to take a special moment to thank my family and coworkers who are here tonight. Thank you to our new team at RPS Meriden for helping us through the transition to RPS this year. We did sell our agency last year, about a year ago. I'm really excited to be working with all of you guys. And I'd also like to take a moment to thank my mom, Karen Distel. She raised me to be the man that I am today. And she taught me early on how to handle having Bob Distel as my father. So those of you who know my dad, that was not an easy task for her. Thank you to my dad, Bob Distel, for teaching me the business. He was not only a mentor to me and a great father, but one of my best friends. I really appreciate everything that he did for me. And one of the best things he did was he taught me it was okay to be an insurance geek. So I am proudly an insurance geek. To my kids that are here, you may have seen them running around the trade show. I thought they were just going to be shopping for goodies, but in fact I found out they were actually handing out business cards and collecting business cards to bring back to me. So I've got a networking team now that we're building. So Braden, Caleb, Gavin, Levi, thank you for motivating me to be a good father and a good role model for you. And last but certainly not least, thank you to my amazing wife, Amy. She's always been there for me and supported me in all my endeavors. And Amy, I love you. It's really exciting for me to see this crowd of professionals coming together each year. We're collaborating to improve our businesses, helping our clients, and advancing our entire industry. These efforts are highlighted by the award winners that Loretta just acknowledged. PIA Awards of Distinction reflect our industry's best, and I'm proud to be among all of you in this great business of ours. Of course, leading these professionals is our immediate past president, Loretta Lesko. Loretta directed an amazing group of volunteers and officers this past year. Their achievements have been remarkable, and I'm eager to continue the work that she and her administration set forth. During Loretta's presidency, PIA Connecticut forged a strong relationship with Connecticut's Insurance Department Commissioner. We've been keeping a close watch on the wind down of the state's health exchange plan and the issues of medical loss ratios, as well as fighting for agent commissions. Working with our new lobbyists, we examined and submitted testimony regarding transportation network companies, working to bring regulations for companies like Uber in line with NCOL models. No doubt you're aware of the crumbling foundations concern that we've been watching and reporting on. And we've continued our work to make sure every establishment that serves alcohol is required to carry liquor liability coverage. Our member publications have won awards. We've introduced new resources and products, including on-site education and webinars, as well as toolkits about certificates of insurance, ride sharing, privacy, and cybersecurity. We've enjoyed record attendance at events like this one, and PIA continues to provide the best information in print, online, through email, the internet, and social media, so that professional independent agents can keep their businesses running smoothly and profitably. We continue to have a strong voice both in Hartford and in Washington, D.C., with the most dedicated staff and volunteers working on your behalf that I have ever seen. Please join me in recognizing our PIA staff for a job well done. As I mentioned, we are well positioned to continue the work Loretta and her administration have done. And with that in mind, I want to thank our incoming slate of officers who already have invested years of time and work on behalf of PIA. I know that together we'll continue to thrive as a premier association for independent agents in the state of Connecticut. Thank you. As a past president of the Young Insurance Professionals, and we're talking way in the past at this point, I think it's vital to recognize and support those future leaders of our industry. I'd like to congratulate Nick Kamaji and all of the young insurance professionals as they continue to raise awareness of the industry's benefits and help redefine its image for the next generation of professionals. I'd also like to recognize them for the outstanding work they've done hosting the Connecticut YIP Golden Gala, which enjoyed its third year of success this past fall and has become a major industry event. If you haven't been to it before, make sure you put it on your calendars. You won't want to miss it. It's a great event. I truly look forward to working with the YIPs this year. Great group of people. Thanks. Speaking of the YIPs, I'm happy to share with you some information that has not yet been announced. Our own 2017 YIP Treasurer, Crystal Cathcart, will be awarded the 2017 PIA National Young Insurance Professional of the Year during the strong group we've got. This is an exciting time for our industry. I'm proud to be a part of it, and I'm proud to work with each of you. Thank you for being here tonight, and thank you for sharing this important moment with me. So this concludes the formal part of our banquet. I invite all of you to enjoy your meal. Make sure you stay for our featured act, comedians Greg Idala and John Fish, who will join us after dinner. Enjoy your dinner.